Okay, welcome back if you've been here before. If not, welcome. Just trying to work out which of the kits I've got in my stash that I want to do next. I've got a few sitting here. I've got a Sawtooth Cottage. I've got the HO Scale Queenslander. What else have I got? Another Queenslander there. I've got the Terminus Pub, got the Tanunda Station. As you can see, I've got a few still to build. What's this one? This is the low relief warehouse additional sections, and that's the low relief warehouse. I've also got signal box to do. Federation house to do, some smaller ones to do, but I think on this video I might do the school. So I'll put these other ones out of the way and let's unbox the school and have a look at that. Okay, so we've got here another Trackside Models kit. Like I said, I've got a few in the stash. If you want me to look at anything else, maybe just comment down below. So what we got here? Alright, so as normal, we've got the instructions, we've got the pre-cut glazing sections, and all the bits and pieces that go with it. Okay, so let's get started. So we've got A, B, C, E, D, G. Alright, so what have we got first? Part A and D. So we got part A. See how this pops out. Nice and easy as per normal. Little spurs. Part D. Get these little spurs off. Right, I reckon that goes in there. It goes in there like that. Alright. Let's try a dry fit first. So what we got now is B. Once again, popping out nice and cleanly. So that's B. C and E. So that one would go there, I would assume. What am I missing? That one will probably go in there. And that one would go on there. And then that one would go there. Right. Just give this one a little bit of finesse so I don't break anything. And I would say that that one goes there. Alright, let's do some gluing. Okay, so the next step is, I suppose I probably should have put that on first, is the veranda floor, which is this one here. Let's see if I can retrofit that. And then these two trusses. Which I believe would probably go there. Alright, let's see if I can get that veranda in where it's supposed to go. So I probably should have put in before I put this piece on. Okay. Let's see if I can get that in there. Maybe I'll put that in that way. Yeah, I'll get that in there. Alright, let's put some glue into this area here. Yeah, definitely should have put this in before I put that in. I'm lucky these things go together quite well. If I had to retrofit this, it would be a pain. Glue there, there, and there, and then push that down. Beautiful, look at that. Okay, what I might do is just put a bit of tape on that to help hold that in place. It's got a bit of spring to it. which is my fault for leaving the kit open for too long. And I'll throw a bit on the back here. Just to give it some added support. And I'll put a bit of tape on the back of that as well. If I can get that off the mat. Alright, well that's in place. Just add another bit of tape to it. Okay, so what have I got left here to do? Put these two pieces in, and then these outriggers here, which will go on as well, and then that'll just leave the roof. Alright, so let's put this on here, glue in there, too much. One goes in alright. One goes in alright. Okay, I might just put a bit of tape between here and here to give that a bit of pressure while it goes off. Good old plumbing tape. Not plumbing tape, painter's tape. Plumbing tape would be no good. Okay, I'll put a bit of pressure on that. Just let that go off. Sweet. Alright, so now I've got these outriggers here, which are the B ones. A little bit tighter because it's so small. Just a bit fiddly. They're coming out relatively easy, it's just that just a little bit fiddly. Oops. Now, which ones do they go on? What have we got? Alright, these just go in here like this. So what I'll do is I'll glue these on and we'll come back. So that's it, they just sit in there. Like that. Perfect. Alright, I will glue them on and then we'll come back to it. Okay, so I've sped ahead and I've installed the window surrounds, door surrounds on those areas there, and as you can see there. So I still have a window surround to put on here and these back ones, so I'll just show you how to do one and then I'll speed ahead and get to the roof side of things. So here's the other parts of the windows. Good thing I like about these is all the windows in the different kits aren't exactly the same, so they've thought about that quite well, and that popped out quite easily, as you can see. Once again, I won't be putting the glazing in because I'll leave that out until I've weathered it and done the painting on these kits. So if I look at this back section first, I'll just put a bit of glue on the inside of it. The good thing about all the glazing, it's all pre-cut, so you don't have to worry too much about getting it exact. And you can see that the windows have got a little surround line around it to show you where it goes. So I'll just put that in there. Have a look at it on this side for a bit of adjustment. Make sure she's lined up. And go from there. Alright. Okay, so I've jumped ahead a little bit. Put the windows in, put the surrounds on, put this little roof here in, and the side gable end, and a bit of trim on this side here as well. So not much more to do apart from put that roof on, oops, and those roofs on. Alright, so I'll start with this one. Bit of glue. Okay, so it's got a little bit of a bend in it. That's because I've left it out of its packaging. But if you do need to straighten them out, or you've got a bit of a bow you want to straighten, just a bit of water spray and then weigh it down and let it sit and dry out, and it normally goes back perfectly. But for this this one here, I will just put it into place, and I will then throw a bit of tape on it just to hold it there. Once again, I put some aluminium foil down these edges to cover that gap. Just adds to the ridge cap look. So yeah, bit of tape, hold it in place. Do this front section first. Nice and square, it's good. Sitting alright on that. So the roof, main roof section, as you can see, because I left it out, it's got a little bit of a bow in it, but that's just the nature of timber. So, but yeah, a bit of water spray, weigh it down, let it dry out, and off you go. Alright, so if I have a look at this front section here, if I keep that flush with the back, there, beautiful, keep it flush with the back. Alright, so let's get this next piece put on. Bit of glue. Don't know if it'll touch there, but just in case, if it does, it's got a bit of glue on it, just to give it a bit of a grab. I think both these pieces are the same size, so it's all good. Sit where I want it to sit. Alright, yeah, it's got a bit of spring in it, but that's okay. It'll hold itself down with a bit of tape while it goes off. But once again, it's my fault for leaving it in an air conditioned room. But that's the nature of timber. Oops. It's got a little bit too much spring in it. Yep. Put a bit more glue on that, and then I will put a bit longer tape on it to hold that in place, and I'll know better next time. But with the weather in Australia going from cold to hot, it's got a tendency to put a bit of a bow in things. So but it doesn't detract from the kit, it just... Okay, so if I put a bit more tape on this and really hold it down here, wrap it back up and around. Before I put that one on, I will double check this one. Sweet, alright, good. I will put some tape on this end. Just give it a bit more grab, and then I'll bring that down around and back under the bottom, give it a bit of a hold. Look at that, sweet. Alright. And I'll just double check that this one's going to sit right. And what I'll do afterwards is I'll get underneath it and I'll throw some more glue on it before I take the tape off, just to give it a bit more support in case it needs it. Better to be safe than sorry. I'm already sorry that I took it out of the sprues beforehand and let it sit overnight. I suppose the beauty about the timber is that if it does bow at all, you can always fix it and make it make it right. It's not complicated to do. Alright. Once again, I will do the same as I've done on this side. I'll give it a bit more tape. Looks like a cross brace. Sweet. Gotta stop saying sweet all the time because it's make sure she's sitting pretty. She's all okay on that side. Right. Okay, so what I'll do now is I'll let it set, come back in and just pull that down a bit. Throw some ridges on and then come back and show you the final product. But tape's your friend, it holds it in place. So, sweet. Alright, all good. Okay, so that's now done and dusted. I reckon it come up relatively good. A few mistakes on my behalf on it. Apart from that, another one of their kits went together really well. And yeah, can't fault it. Nothing really I'd do differently on it. Look forward to seeing what they bring out in the future. And I still got a few kits to build, so see you on the next one.